It is. Brandon and Trevor are back with another episode of Drinking Buddies. It's officially springtime. It's warming up, so we had to bust out the old wheats. Yeah. It's wheat season.
Yeah.
It's springtime wheat season. Lighten it up with some easy drinking, nice light citrusy brews. Got like 5 to try today, so
let's get it.
Let's get it rolling. Get them cracking. Today we are starting with Crushworthy by Great Lakes Brewing, a low-cal citrus wheat. Great Lakes Brewing. I don't think we've had anything by them. Cleveland, Ohio. I thought that was Michigan. Cleveland, Ohio. Close enough. Do you believe in love at first sip? With a lightly filtered body and a sweet kiss of orange, it's more than a crush. It's your new main squeeze. I like what they did there.
Right.
4% alcohol, 105 calories. That's not too bad. So
I like it's like the old Sailor Jerry's like mom tattoo.
All right, we'll start it off. Low cal, 4%. Gotta try it out. Yeah, a little background on wheats. They are just a normal top fermenting ale. Really low bitterness, aromatic. Hops come through, but no bitterness. Tend to be in like a 4 to 5.5%, so pretty low alcohol. And the body is super light, and it tends to come off like a straw haze. Crushworthy by Great Lakes Brewing in Cleveland, Ohio. Reminds me of a Blue Moon.
Yeah,
I feel
with lemon.
Yeah. I
You
feel
can
like
definitely get the
coriander.
lemon.
Oh, lemon for sure. Yeah.
Coriander, huh?
Coriander. I don't know what flavors coriander give off, but you can tell when it's in a beer. Usually Belgians and wheats tend to have coriander in it. Maybe I'm just kind of connecting synapses, and when I taste it, I'm assuming I'm going to get it. It's kind of like
get like the strawberry flavor.
Yeah, it just says with a bit of orange, but yeah, I get lemon. Kind of feels tart almost.
Yeah.
Well, we found it, ladies and gentlemen. Ale with orange and lemon. So yeah, that's where that's coming from. No, I definitely get I get a lemony Blue Moon.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I like it. It's easy drinking.
Yes.
And that's what I like about it. It goes down really smooth.
It's got a good aftertaste.
Yeah. And 2 drinks, I chugged over half of mine, so it's definitely crushworthy. A little straw haze, super easy drinking, light, crisp body. Orange, I kind of don't get a lot of, but lemon, I definitely get. And I promise you, there has to be coriander in that.
Not familiar with coriander, so
I know.
I couldn't tell you whether it's there or not.
I'm embarrassed that I'm almost already gone. Yeah, and with 4%, it's definitely a nice summer drinker.
Yeah, like that. It's out disc golfing and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
Good.
Heat's beating down on you. You got the good lemon. Okay. Well, first beer was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked it quite a bit. I would give it for a wheat. I don't want to start it off too high, but I'd give it like a 4.1.
Ooh.
I just think the coriander flavor comes through a little too much, and it's got a spice to it. It's not hot, but it's got a spice flavor, which I'm not huge on. But I mean, the light bodiness and easy drinking.
Mm-hmm. It almost feels like a lemonade flavor in your mouth.
Yes.
Like the aftertaste. I was thinking 3.7 range.
Oh, okay.
So close.
Man, I hate to say it, we got another out-of-stater.
You can lose out the Goose.
I mean, Goose Island 312 wheat, huge across the board in the U.S. I mean, we had to have it on today. Goose Island's 312. 18 IBUs, 4.2% alcohol. Actually, only 0.2% higher than that. So that's not too bad. Bright, lemony, and a bit hazy.
Well,
sounds exactly like what we just had, almost. So
I guess it'd be a good comparison.
That's true.
Definitely darker.
It is darker, yeah. And I don't know, is it hazy?
Yeah. It's actually a little hazy.
So right off the get, this is a little bit darker malt build than the Great Lakes.
Which I think might be good.
I think so, because that was a little too light, and I think a lot of the flavors came through a little much. It seems like they added a little bit more ingredients to this to build up the body.
It's not like when you smoked that Great Lakes, it was
fragrant.
Yeah, it was like lemon.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see if she tastes like it.
It's definitely got a lot more malt flavor to it.
Mm-hmm. Is it lemony? It sucks because
that last one's so lemony that
I know.
it's still residing in my mouth. Yeah.
Dang, I should have had something that wasn't lemony to kind of balance it out. Because I had this 4 or 5 months ago, and it was tart. I mean, it was lemony, but compared to the Great Lakes, this actually just tastes like a normal.
Clear the palate.
Oh my gosh, so smart.
You gotta aerate it.
Brandon Lee.
The lemon isn't a tart lemon. It's just, it kind of creeps through, and I kind of get it now.
Yeah.
A nice cleanse of the old Bush Light.
Lattes.
I get a little lemon poking through now.
I think it works with like the wheat flavor kind of.
Definitely.
And so they're kind of similar almost in the sense that when you taste one, you kind of taste the other at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird because you don't get the malt flavor and then lemon comes after. It's simultaneous somehow. Yeah.
It works though. That's good. I like that there's a little more malt to it.
Me too.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
I guess feels like you're drinking a beer.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it scores higher than the Great Lakes though. Better flavor, but the drinkability of that one was a lot higher, I guess.
I feel like if I drink a sixer of these, my belly's gonna be full.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's what wheats do. I think they're just full of all the gluten. Yeah. No, I prefer this a lot.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I mean, I think it's a better beer, but like that is just super easy to drink.
This has more of a beer flavor. It has more of a wheat flavor, and that lemon is more of an undertone compared to the Great Lakes that left lemon in your mouth. I like what Goose Island did. And for that, I'll have to give it like a 4.3 for a wheat. 4.3.
Wow. I'll give it a 3.9. Sitting at the pool or something, like I'd rather have the Great Lakes over the Goose Island.
Yeah. Nope. I
But
agree.
It's almost like a shandy type.
Founders released this 6 weeks ago. I had it in the tap room 6 weeks ago. Bought a single 6 weeks ago, and it just hit stores 4 weeks ago around here. Founders All Day Vacay Session Wheat Ale. This comes in at 20 IBUs and 4.6%, which is funny because for a session wheat, 4.6
That's high.
kind of comes in right at the middle. So I don't really know if I'd call it a session wheat because these two were, I mean, this is 4.2 and this is 4.0. So this is the highest so far. Huge fan of all day IPAs, so all day Vacay.
I feel like this is our first non-barrel aged Founders.
Oh, on the episode. I bet.
So we'll see how it goes outside of barrel aging.
Right off the get, this looks like an IPA. A little bit darker crystal malt in this one. I hope that the wheat comes through because if a wheat is typically equal parts wheat to malted barley, this is a pretty roasted malted barley for a wheat beer. All day Vacay, session wheat. It's maltier.
Wow, that's really smooth.
I think it's almost sweet. It does not have a typical wheat flavor, though.
No, not at all.
I'm trying to think of a beer that tastes like that, because I can't.
There's not.
Aerate it, dude. I'm not even joking.
I got it that time when I was like, the second drink, I got some.
It almost tastes like Fruity frickin' Pebbles, dude, when you aerate it.
I don't know if I'd go as far as Fruity Pebbles, but yeah, I get where that's coming from.
Yeah, when you open it up, that actually tastes very fruity somehow. Dang,
Founders.
I
hate having Founders on it.
So let it be known, if you are not getting it on tap, try to aerate it because that definitely improves the flavor.
As far as an all-day beer, that don't taste like 4.6%.
No.
Like you could put those down easy, I feel like.
That's why beers are better on tap. Let it be known. You heard it. You should know it. If you
Go to
don't,
your local tap.
You do now. Yeah. You have to get beers on tap because that blowing it through the CO2.
Aerates it.
Yes. So I'm going to do one more sip before I say anything about this beer because I'm confused right now. First initial sip, sweetness, maltiness. After probably 2 sips, I'm getting this very fruity, easier drinking than what I thought the initial drink was beer that I am surprised about. The malt build is darker. It is a little bit heavier than what those ones were. Can you agree with that?
Yeah.
It's the heaviest one so far.
But
This one's wild.
I like it.
I get a fruity flavor from it, but I don't get the wheat flavor. This is a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm kind of at a standstill. I'm at a loss for words because I don't know what to think about it.
It doesn't taste like any wheat beer I've ever had.
You're not like, wow, my mouth is bursting with lemon or coriander. It's like, oh, that just tastes really good.
It's not like it's really bursting with anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like the whole time it's just like mellow.
Yeah. So this is higher alcohol than an all-day IPA because an all-day IPA is 4.2. This is 4.6 and somehow considered a session.
I don't know how you just knew that off the top of that.
I
Like beer.
like beer.
Been drinking.
Do I get a wheat flavor? No. Do I get really good fruity kind of esters, flavors from it? Yeah. With it being such a higher alcohol percentage than those, am I surprised? Yes. I would probably give this like a 4.3. And it's because I don't get a wheat flavor.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah. I guess I'll agree with your 4.3 on that one.
Okay.
That's what you gave it, right?
Yep. Yeah. If we go to Founders during the summer and they have that, I'll get to them. We're getting a pitcher. If you live in Michigan, you've had to have had our 4th beer, Oberon by Bell's. American Wheat Ale, 5.8 alcohol.
Wow.
Shelf life 6 months. Drink them fast, ladies and gentlemen. An American Wheat Ale with a spicy hop character, mildly fruity aromas, and the color and scent of a Sunday afternoon. We're keeping the orange out of it today. We just want what the base beer tastes like.
That's Michigan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're hunting,
If you live in Michigan, you've had Oberon. I feel like.
you're hunting for morels,
Yeah.
disking with your buddies. You're going to want a 12th pack of some Obi-Wans. Cheers to spring.
Oh.
Creamy. I get alcohol at the end.
Well, yeah. That
Alcohol.
5.6.
Yeah. I'm very surprised. Yeah, that alcohol really comes through.
See, and I don't know if it's just like a placebo effect, but like,
Right.
I feel like I taste oranges.
I do too. Hazy, creamy, full-bodied.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is the most full-bodied one for sure. And with it being 5.6, the highest alcohol that we've had yet, I get an alcohol dryness at the end.
Like a little bite on the tongue.
Yeah, which is very surprising for a wheat to be almost 6% alcohol. I want to say I get a slight coriander flavor out of it too. Just the slightest little bit.
I feel, yeah. I can
Yeah.
see where you get that, yeah. And
So we're picking up on a tiny little bit of a coriander flavor in the beginning, and then it just kind of gets blanketed by this really creamy wheat flavor, followed by a nice orange citrus flavor, and then it ends in an alcohol bite.
those were all super light beers.
Mm-hmm.
The Great Lakes, the Goose Island, and the Founders
Yeah.
were all like way easier to drink than the Oberon.
The Oberon is packed with a wheat. You taste Oberon, you say, I know that that is an American wheat beer.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to lower the alcohol to maybe 5, maybe even like a 4.8.
Even that, I feel like it would take away from the flavor a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but it would make it more of an all-day drinker.
Right. Which is what wheats should be. I mean,
Right.
4 or 5.
I'll see you there.
Yeah. I mean, lower that alcohol percentage so I can drink a lot of them. Austin Brothers Beer Company Woody Wheat. This is a 5.2% alcohol American style wheat with a twist. Hints of orange peel and a generous amount of vanilla will hit both the nose and palate. with a medium body and light color, you can session this beer all year round. It's that's why we do this. Oh man, I'm frothing that mug. Again, looks like almost an IPA.
Mm-hmm.
It is hazy, which is nice. But yeah, let's try her out.
That vanilla super comes through.
That vanilla is loud. I don't know if I like it.
And it's a vanilla, like, aftertaste for sure.
That's all I'm getting.
Like a weird weedy flavor at the beginning. And then it's just, like, vanilla extract. It is creamy, though.
It's creamy. Yeah. I actually don't have anything to say.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't really think I like that at all. It almost reminded me of Cakewalk by Right Brain at first, but now...
But that one was good.
Yeah.
I just don't think that the flavors work together.
Try to aerate it.
I don't want
Don't
to.
do it. For the love of God.
You get a wheat flavor, which is nice, and then it kind of, for like the first third, then the last 2/3 is this weird, barely citrusy, and then this strange, bold vanilla flavor that just kind of coats your mouth.
When you say like a hay flavor, like this is like how I would imagine actual hay tasting.
When I want a wheat, I want citrus, and I want that wheat flavor, and I kind of want it easy drinking. The vanilla on this is very bold, and I don't want to keep drinking it.
That beginning wheat flavors, I don't like it.
Don't take my word for it, because obviously a lot of people like it because it's everywhere. But me personally, I don't think vanilla, citrus, and a wheat beer go well together.
Mm-hmm.
So for that, yeah, like a 2.8 out of 5.
I was like at it too.
Sorry, Austin Brothers, just not a huge fan. The flavors did not complement each other. It was just kind of outrageous. There was a lot going on. Mostly the vanilla came through, and unfortunately it was not a good vanilla. Great Lakes, I did really like the drinkability of it. It was hazy, and the body was still pretty low, and the alcohol is low for a 4%. But that coriander came through, and I hate that spice. But the flavor of the lemon was actually pretty good. All Day Vacay by Founders. I think this is the first time that Founders was not first on my list. I didn't get a lot of wheat flavor, but a huge amount of fruit flavor came through after like the second sip, which was actually really, really, really good. Goose Island, 4.2%, lemony, light-bodied still wheat. I mean, the wheat came through, the lemon came through. It was still very easy drinking. I absolutely loved it. The Oberon, dude.
Oh!
I have to. Creamy, very high in the wheat flavor, full-bodied. Really big mouthfeel, orange flavor. It's just that alcohol was so high that I actually got like a dryness or like a burn from the alcohol with it being almost 6%. For that, I have to say it. Goose Island with a 4.2.
Austin Brothers, man, just didn't work for me. Great Lakes, I thought that one was good and super drinkable.
Mm-hmm.
Like chilling out by a pool, out playing disc golf.
Yeah.
You pick up some of them. Goose Island had way more flavor and better flavor. So it took it on that one. It's Oberon.
It's Oberon season.
Yeah. It's good. It's been good for a long time. Founders, that's a new one.
Mm-hmm. First time.
And I'm really excited about that. And outside of barrel aged and showed that, I mean,
they can do light beers
they
just
can
as
do
well.
outside barrel aged.
Yeah.
Well, getting into summertime, getting into fruits and whatnot.
Brandon and Trevor drinking buddies, and like he said, we got a little special ingredient next week, and we will see you then. Thanks for watching.
Alright.
Yeah.
Except we don't like.
No one likes Ohio. No.
There's the head.
It was a head. That's why that's good. Kind of like a strawy. I'm gonna leave it at straw haze. I think I killed it on that one.
Straw haze.
Oh yeah. Oh.
What is it again?
What the hell?
I don't know.
You gotta. Yeah. God, no, that was good.
Tripped your
You
right
tripped
up.
me up. Sex wagon, baby. Yeah. No. Feels wrong if we don't.
Don't make me leave dumb.
I'm looking at you thinking I am dumb. Austin Brothers Brew.
The arsonist had oddly shaped feet.
How are we doing on bat rate? I don't have a leaf catcher. I don't have a clippings catcher. I just spread it around, let it decompose, and then go back into the earth. It's Earth Day.
Yeah, they just take it to the dump. The beach.
Or, yeah.
Right near the beach.
Perfect. It's the land of 10,000 lakes.